So much preparation. That, and there we go. And the game freezes while it loads. Normal. Very normal. Okay, welcome back to the world of Neopia. When last we were here, we became a knight because the knight that we were assigned to partner with decided to eat all day instead of helping us defeat some bandits or something, raiders. So we did it ourselves alone, and the villagers were happy, and we got a trophy to bring back to prove that it was in fact us alone that did it. And then the king gave us a thing, and now we have to go to sleep, and there are hints that perhaps disaster will strike the kingdom soon. We have the Darkest Fairy had a cutscene where she woke up and came out of the water somewhere. Hi, Rears. And we had another cutscene where, I don't remember where the, whoa, fucking cameraman. Had another cutscene where the, something, they were talking to the king about just bad times, man. Bad times in the kingdom, man. You gotta keep your wits about you, man. And to further the quest, we have to sleep. There was another quest where, oh, lo and behold, bad times afoot indeed. Word. Was that a dream or what? What the fuck was that? Alright. Maybe someone in the castle will have some advice. Left behind? Hello, G-Fel. What prompted you to search out people playing Neopets to watch my VOD, or was it me? None of the knights have returned from Elusen's Glade yet. Oh, yes. That was the place that they said that people were being sent. But not us, because we had to get some sleep, because we are knight. 3rd class. Maybe somebody in the kingdom, the castle will have... Okay. Oh, now everyone treats me with deference. The court is open, sir. Let's just go ask the king. Maybe he knows what's up. Also, talk about people who love to eat this guy. This troubles me. I should eat more food. Yeah, I have one thing I learned from this stream last time is that there are a ton of people out there who have fond memories of Neopets, and even one person had actually heard of and played the game before. As I had said repeatedly, it was never my thing. That is just surprising to me. But I think also surprising, let me take off this sweatshirt. Also surprising to me is that the general sentiment of people was that the Neopets stuff was, you know, as schlocky and for children, but they were kids, and they had very fun memories all around. The dining hall's empty today because all the knights are gone. Hello, Dark Wizard James Mason, if that is your real name. There's gonna be something where I find somebody who says, hey, you should go here, and then it'll update the quest, because it still says maybe someone in the castle will have advice. So I have a couple of ideas. Whoa, camera. Thank you. That turnaround camera thing that it does is super bad. People I've talked to before. Useless. Alright, so you're useless. We've got a couple of ideas following the usual people you've talked to before might be people worth talking to again. We've got the Knight at Arms guy who sponsored us. That looks like a spicy meatball. And then we've got, there was this knight in gold who rescued us from some idiots early on. And we've got the guy, the sergeant dude who trained us. Actually, that might be the same person. Treasury is closed in a time of crisis. No surprise. Alright, just drop down here, I guess. That camera thing, when the camera gets stuck, it just reverses, and it's awful. Oh, what about you? Do you know something? It's the guy who helped me with the bandits, I think. The voice actor does not correlate. The voice acting does not correlate to what I imagined old, powerful knight should sound like, but you know what? It doesn't. It's not my business to criticize that. Okay, I was worried that it would glitch out and not play the music. So now it says go to Lucen's Glade. You can get there through the Meridel Plains. None of this helps me. See, the thing about the map... Lucen's... Oh, Lord. There's no way to, like, cycle through maps that you have, is there? Because I view map and it takes me to this particular map. I wasn't just here, was I? I don't think so. How about this? They said that there are dark clouds surrounding it. Can I maybe look for dark clouds? Is the game that sophisticated that they updated the sky environment there? Oh, I know what we can do. Quickly, is just make sure that I, in fact, do not have all of the... I am, in fact, still missing the water moat that I used on the boss, so I cannot complete that quest right now. Still don't know where to get the golden rose from. Don't know where the wizard skull is. Alright, well... I don't know where to go. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't have, like, a mark on the map of where I should head to. So, I don't know, it just means that, I'm gonna exit the village and just keep walking until something happens. Love how seeing this 15 years later is weird. I believe it. I'm playing this on a PS2, like a proper PS2, not emulated. I dread to think what an obscure game like this would emulate like, but you never know. Sometimes it just works because they're rather unsophisticated technically. Hunting, oh, that's that one. Why does it have me pointing in that direction? I don't understand. This map doesn't help me at all. Oh, that's the moat lady. She doesn't sell the water moat, so she's not my friend anymore.
Hey!
Hey! Got, thunder, dark, fire, light, rock, no water. She lives right next to a rushing river, you'd think. Well, I don't know about you thinking, but I would think that she would have water. Faulty assumption, perhaps. Ooh, that's I want it. Alright, so we went this way. That was where that bridge is where the last mission was. Now, oh, and that's where I found my first supernova. I'm gonna go back there, actually. I am more powerful now. It's nowhere near, like, as dangerous as it was when I first came here. The LP for this already happened. Rears, get with the program. It happened in, like, 2000 and, I don't know, some date. Alright, there were dudes up here, but they're not here now, which is interesting. I fought off like 3 guys, and then came over here, and it's like, whoa, this is a little special boy. It's a star with sunglasses, and it has the attributes of every single mode, which is kind of ridiculous. I think its value lies primarily in opening chests, because you need a moat to open a chest, and the moat has to be of a certain type. Oh, there's a guy. You big boy? Also, that is a hell of a graphical glitch there. Oh no, I died. Oh, there were 2 of them somehow. Where did the other one come from? Or is it going to spawn me from my save? That would suck. Spawns me in town. What's my quest status like? Yep, from the last save that I did. So basically from when I started the video. But now I know where to go. More. I know more of where to go. And more specifically, I know where not to go. I know not to go to that zone that I was in. I'm going to go get some sleep. I think this way. By the way, if you missed yesterday or whenever it was, Friday, I'm going to jump everywhere because it is faster. I'm no speedrunner, but man, you got enough walking around to do without having to deal with this nonsense. And can I skip this cutscene? Yes. Okay. There was a cutscene where it's just purple clouds, and the darkest fairy laughs at you, and then doesn't say anything, doesn't have any context for why she's appearing and laughing at you. She just does. And then the cutscene is over, and take it to mean that, yes, there we go. Go with your heart. Alright. There is a potion that makes you faster, and the LP of it, that's the one thing I took away from the LP, is that the potions are very powerful. And actually, I should go buy one, because I have a lot of money now where I didn't before, and no, the LP is not... Playing this is not breaking me by any stretch of the imagination. Like, the combat is terrible. It's like the lowest effort combat system you could have possibly made. Not the system itself, which would take like 5 minutes to think up, but the implementation of it with the physics and the everything. I wonder if... I should check and see if the shops have better inventory now. Because... I've advanced and I'm now a knight. Food shop. Not this... I don't care about this shop very much. Buy a Bagus. It doesn't show you how many you have. It just... Juppies. What do they do again? I am reasonably enjoying it. I wouldn't have come back to stream it some more if I wasn't. cures poison. This one is large magic. This one is large health. Okay. And some of those and some of these. Same stock as before, but crucially, I'm thinking of the armor and weapon shops each only had one item in them, and I bought the Squire's sword from the weapon shop, and that was, I mean, that made things a lot better. You have spider juice, potion of power, Mirka speed. This will make me as fast as a speeding Mirka, which I take it is some species of Neopet. Let's try it out. Used to run at super speeds. Whoa! And now jumping is slower. Cool. We are outpacing the loading speed of the game. I love it. This is the... that's the recruitment hall. Speed potion is kind of silly. I hope it lasts forever. Until you, like, die or something. Got the best armor in the kingdom, and that is more expensive than I was expecting it to be. Maybe we should do some fighting in the arena and get some more money, because that's a thing I can do. So I need 2,500 for that armor, and then... better than Skyrim. I don't know about that. You ain't got shit. Good to see you, Sir Lupe. Oh, it wore off. Okay. I don't... That's kind of shitty. Let's go do the battle arena then. And try to see how much money that can theoretically net us. Because the only other way I can think of to make a decent amount of money is to kill Dracolangs. And that is going to take too much time. Skyrim I played 40 hours of and then decided it was a waste of my time to continue, and so stopped. It was extremely a... Oh, how do I put this? Saccharine, like sugary. It was like a sugar, like candy. It was candy. It was sweet, and it made you feel good for a little bit, and then you just felt like, why did I just play that? I accomplished. I didn't feel anything. I don't feel good about this. Oh, I didn't have to talk to her. She's just hawking at me. It's the Scrappy Champ back again. Oh, I'm a knight now. You better fucking pay attention. Treat me with some respect. We are fighting a slime. Is that in Neopets, the original? A more vile bucket of ooze you will never meet. Why did it spawn me like that? That is exceptionally rude. Oh, you know what, actually? It did say no restoratives or anything, but water and... Let's see if I do this on my armor, maybe? So how do I prevent myself from becoming... Good lord, that camera angle. And first of all, it's starting me out with that camera angle was pretty... It's pretty choice. Also, great way to refill your health. So I am going to equip the fire mote on my sword. And heal for magic. No, I didn't. Fuck. Why does it automatically fucking activate it? Fine. Not that it matters, because I can't use restoratives in this fight, but... Oh, you know what, I'm an idiot. It's, you don't want the, You want the same element on your stuff, that's what it is. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, I'll just try again. Now that I'm not fucking stupid. Like, no, you want defense to match and attack to not match. I mean, that makes total sense. It's just... Didn't think about it. I will beat him. There's no penalty for losing, really, I guess, because you get your health refilled after every fight. There's an upgraded version of the dude we fought in the sewers. Got him. All right. That's not a huge amount of money. Need 400 more. Oh, fuck yeah, more Neopets, Linda. Oh, evil skeleton. I assume I'm going to be fighting these guys when I do something. Reanimated from a previous champion, we introduce Bob the Skeleton. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna equip this because I have more of it, and he's... Oh wait, no, he's light, so, or dark align. So I'm going to defend with darkness. I assume that skeletons are evil. I have no basis for this. And we'll see how that treats us. Pretty good, as it turns out. And the winner is me again. So we're gonna get our fancy armor, hopefully give us a little more protection against the forces of whatever. Nice. Would you like to go up? Yeah. I mean, keep going until you can't make it anymore, right? We're fighting an actual person. Ultimate challenge. Fighting to support his wife and litter of 8 pups. The horrific werlupe, Lon. Okay. Now I feel bad. Damn, he hits like a truck. Let's go get that armor, and then come back and murder him. Neopets plus beer is a good choice. What beer are you drinking? Also, I feel like we went... No, it's literally just the opposite side of town. But we did go this slightly longer way to get there. So, while I'm walking over to the armor place, we've got time for a few donations. It's just a little AGDQ humor. Again, no consequences for failure except you've wasted a few resources, your motes and so on. Let me, by the way, equip something a little more... I don't accidentally waste a bunch of shit, because they just throw this leaf crap at you, apparently. Hey guys, long time viewer, first time donator, gives me great joy to see what the fuck are you talking about? Did you think your sentence through at all? It gives me great joy to save to a great cause. Greetings from Cancer. PS view the games kill the animal. Alright. Did I just walk past it? I fucking did. Again. Yeah, Wicked Weed. You are not the only one drinking Wicked Weed tonight. I observed someone else drinking a Wicked Weed.
Hey!
Hey! Now I'm starting to look like a knight. Great. Now I no longer look like a piece of shit. Yeah, Wicked Weed is always good times. Sometimes they are a little bit extra on the sour, but if you're in the mood for that, they are the only game in town. Man, what the fuck is it doing with these camera angles? I'm gonna go put the laundry in the dryer real quick. Greetings from Frames, long-time runner, second-time donator. I'm donating because my Germany has died from Germany. From too many germs. Awful. Not reading all these, but they are suitably ridiculous. Anyway, we're going to now we're going to save the game. We're going to play Super Save the Game over here. Then we are going to find where this place is. I'm doing laundry specifically, even though I don't have like a really full load, because I bought a rather inexpensive pair of touchscreen gloves from the internet that were recommended. And when they arrived, I opened them up, which they came in like plastic bag, like nuts, except they were gloves, which was weird, but okay. Open it up, put them on, and realized that they had one serious flaw. They smelled like cum. So I am washing them, and hopefully they will smell less like cum. after I do that. The reviews mentioned nothing of this fact. So... yeah, it was not great. It was an unpleasant surprise, you might say. Aerodale outskirts. I mean, it's very clearly like a plastic, evaporative residual smell, but like, come on. In the same way that those awful trees smell like cum. The Bradford pears. This was that, but like just more chemically. It was pretty bad. Thankfully, they did not make my hands smell like it after I take them off. I was very thankful for that. Oh, linden trees, yeah, whatever. Am I out of the outskirts? Am I at the fields yet? No, I think I fucked up. Have you seen the, oh, David Mitchell and, Webb, what's his name? Sketch. Mitchell and Webb sketch of the cum trees. The Queen of England accepting the gift of cum trees under duress, insisting that they smelled of cum. And her Prime Minister berating her for talking in such a way. She is the goddamn Queen of Britain. What is she doing talking about cum? So, that happened. What is over here? Oh, this looks like a thing. What's it called? Not on the map. This map is fucked up. Busted. Oh, maybe this is where those bandits are that I'm supposed to get that rose from. That would be alright. That the noble lost, you know? Here! Did I alert you to the presence of myself? Boy, I sure do love, not taking damage. Holy moly. This is great. I love how it extremely comes out of just one speaker, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Actually, you probably can. But it's like, they're definitely, you know, they're in the middle of the camera, but they're definitely coming out of exactly one speaker, and only one speaker. Super turnaround camera, please. Do stop. Ooh. Give me the chocolate. Oh, it's that thing. I don't think these bandits care much for flowers. You're probably right about that. This is very confused, man. Hey. These bandits are probably extremely poor, which is why they're bandits. I didn't spin my stick, they just did that on its own. Ooh, a book. Impossible enchantments. Endless staircase. Oh no, don't tell me it's a backwards long jump up a staircase is the thing. I actually did the combo move. It's really hard to do that combo move for some reason. There's a knife throwing guy up there. In true Dark Souls fashion. So I'm informed that this game is reminding some people of Dark Souls. Maybe. There may be something to that I wouldn't know. Again, games I don't really play. How the fuck do you get up there? That is what I call money in the bank. What is important for later, G-Fowl? I can't tell what you're referencing directly because of the lag. The combo thing or what? Ah! Oh, the staircase. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you guys just dropped me in a pit with a bunch of free money, so I'm down for that. So, no fangs actually from those guys. Maybe, or maybe they dropped it and it just didn't notify me. Let's check our inventory. No, it doesn't say we have any, which is kind of sad. Again with the dude up there, come on. Look, I beat up your animal. This is like not hard, you just let me through. You're going to die. Ooh, a neg. The speckled neg. Tap, need to equip the proper moat. Can do. Give me a second here. Alright, no, not that. I want light. Not gonna say no to 875 Neobucks. That's pretty good. What the fuck, dude? Where are you? Thieves Guild, loved by local conspiracy buffs. What? There's blame for every incident. No, you met those on. We meet those guys when we first arrived in the town there. Are you? Oh, you are down here. Maybe they're dark aligned. That would be very something for children to like. Bandits are dark aligned magic, okay? So use light aligned magic to destroy them, the bandits. Because as soon as you turn into a bandit, you're evil. Alright, so this is not great. Wait, Kaz was playing this? Or Kaz was playing something else that I forgot I just talked about? Because my mouth is on autopilot a little bit. Ah, there we go. Woof. Skyrim, or just trying to guess at this point. Well, let's go back and get our reward. Reward. And how the fuck do you get up there? Is it climbing on this shit? Yeah. This game is fairly dark. Kingdom Hearts. Oh, he did a little Beckett at me. What a cheeky fucker. Did a little like, come hither, you motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, like, alright. Challenge accepted. Yeah, let's try to get up there because that has a moat. I don't know. Maybe I have to jump it again. Jumps are pretty tight, it seems like. Bring it on! So what I'm going to try and do is jump to those boxes over there, because that seems like a much more reasonable jump. Maybe I have to jump on these boxes. It's kind of a dark area. This is a very PS2 area with the darkness and the nonsense. Alright, let's line up our shot and not do that. Alright. The jump is way easier to make than I expected it to be, so I overshot. You're gonna be the one that hurts. I bet you're not really popular in... Stop that! I bet you're not really popular in hell. Yeah, I'll attack it from a oblique angle so I have more room to roll. Then we get more light. Nice. Smiley face boy. Or probably not gendered at all, just instinct. Now, did I miss anything in here? They just have this burning inside with no flue. Not a great idea, guys. Not a great idea. You're gonna smoke out your entire place. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. And caves don't usually have, oh, this guy was just in here. Wow. Caves don't usually have ceiling holes. Much as fantasy games would like you to think they do. Caves also usually are not this big, though, so I'll let them have their fantasy world trope of bandits in caves. Time to collect our reward. That's not the way, I guess. There was a moat on, like, the ceiling earlier when you came through this area for the first time and the bridge was out. And I don't think there's a way to get to that now. The rose! I can barely contain my joy. It isn't much, but it's all I have with me. Man, that... Why is the treasure chest on the UI flashing? I don't know, actually. It just keeps doing that. I have a main quest, and that's all I really understand about the situation. Anyway, how much money do I have? About the same amount before I did the fights and bought the thing. That's cool. I am not going to fight the werewolf guy again. Done with him. Done with that guy. Need a more powerful sword. Or shield. Or both. Just stopped. Oh. I'm fairly certain that in the past, though, it's been flashing. I've opened it up, looked at it, it kept flashing. But, yeah, what do I know? I'm just some guy. Okay, so this is one of the spawn points for this leaf moat, which I just keep getting. Which is why I have many of them. 400, to be precise. almost 500. That font sucks, by the way. Not a fan of that font. Is it going to glitch out and not play the music? Oh, there it is. Alright. Music glitch is not my favorite glitch because it makes walking around this town actually kind of feel weird. Alright, we are going to go to... You know what, I should just get that mode up there. I love that there's ziplining in this game. Thrilling, really. Quite ahead of its time. Yeah, awkward. Very awkward to have just walking around town completely silent with just the babbling brook. Nothing else happening. So my goal, by the way, is to go out the exact opposite direction from where I enter the town usually. I'm pretty sure I have never been out this exit. Oh, there's a sign. Let's see, does it say Meridel something something? To Dracon Ridge. Yikes. That doesn't sound like where I'm supposed to go. Maybe that's where I've entered coming from that other Dracon. Yeah, maybe that's what that was. Oh yeah, sound mixing in this game is kind of a mess, but what do you want? We'll go out downwards. Maybe there's a sign. I love signage. I have a signage fetish, you know. I like knowing where I'm going. I'm weird like that. People say I'm for freak for wanting to know what's up, but alright. Nope. Well, maybe. Don't know, but Christ, this is stupid. Jesus Christ. Our Lord and Savior has decided that this game is stupid. Alright, I will go to this exit down here and see what's up. Could have just gone this way the first time, but I wasn't paying attention. There we go. That's what I'm up to. Meridel Plains. This is the southern exit, I believe. Or northern exit. Northern exit. I think you'll like some of the future fights of the enemies get. The thing is, though, that the fight system is bad, so if the enemies get more insane, like, aside from how cool it is that they have little flourishing animations and stuff, I mean, that's great, and I'm glad that the flavor is there, but actually fighting them just basically relies on you having enough health and defense. You're just gonna get hit. And I don't like games where you're just gonna get hit, you're just gonna take damage. Like, you could be blocking, there's no dodge mechanic. You know, so you're just screwed a little bit there, and you just have to deal with it. Like, even if you block, you take damage from attacks of a certain threshold. Not great. Oh, this dude's carrying. No, he's not. Maybe birds are air aligned. That would make too much sense. But let's see. We got a freaky castle over there. I like freaky castles. Holy shit. I killed it so hard it was just feathers. He dropped the moat. He dropped the remote. This is a pet. Not picking it up. Don't know what it does. Not interested. Look at these. Is this a mistake to jump in here? No. I thought this was a murder water. But instead it leads me to chocolate-covered tomatoes, which are canonically what those are, by the way, if you didn't know. There's a book that explains... I have all of them. I could theoretically go do the quest. But I spent so much time wandering around trying to get here in the first place that I am not interested in going back to that town. First God of War, the combat was pretty hectic, but it didn't feel as sloppy as this game. Let's see what we got here. Bright Veil. Love it. You were carrying a speckled thing. Starfruit, starfruit. Oh, this is where the map was telling me to go for the quest. Great. Like when you highlight the quest and do view map, it says go to this one. And this is where we are now. Music change, which is how you know you're in a new place. This is not the only terrible PS2 game that I have. Terrible in quotes. This is one of a couple. Whoa, what happened there? Unloaded. Alright, we have a plant vendor. We've got a striped neg. Don't know what it does. We've got a golden one, which probably increases our stats, a silver one, and a speckled one. Some negs. Maybe these books can tell me. Striped, speckled, metallic. Finding one of the negs is a true treasure. Uncommon ones that have a permanent benefit on one's overall abilities. The metallic ones do, yes. Not found first, fetch highest prices. I love stats, so we're gonna do that. Rarest. Here goes, and we just got more health and MP at the expense of most of our money. I'm pretty okay with that trade-off. More pet. Pets follow you around. You feed them. They have a meter that goes down and they get hungry. And you have to keep feeding them, or they will betray you and leave. Just in case I die, I don't want to have to teleport all the way back to the fucking town. Oh, and let us not forget, I hadn't done the quest yet. That is not a good place to go. I hadn't done the Rose quest yet, so that would have sucked to die here and not be saved. This area reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles. It is actually bright and cheery, and that town looks like it's in a spot of trouble. That is definitely a wolf. A chest. I must have it. Money? Ooh, a potion. Speed potion? Ointment of quickness. Prevents slowdown effects. Okay. Don't rub it in. Joke. There's a man over there. Or wolf. Whatever you like. Oh no, I think he noticed me. There we are. Destroyed. Okay, they drop a not insignificant amount of money, but meh. I knew the guy was there. I just didn't expect him to notice me that quickly. There's a guy over here too. Yeah. Come play with me. Fighting people in broad daylight is so much easier than fighting them in dark-ass cave. I don't know why he just did that. Okay. Let's see what oh. It really doesn't want me to get on this tree, does it? Even though this looks extremely like something I should be walking on. Okay, I can take a hint. The music is very fine. It's quite acceptable, honestly. It's just the sound mixing of the enemy noises is really bad. Like, the enemy sound comes from a totally different place than where the enemy actually is, and that makes it feel like there's more enemies than there really are. Oh, that's a climbable. Oh, how high up are you? Don't knock me off, don't knock me off. Oh, you motherfucker. Stop it! Goodness. Alright. Now come at me, you wee fucker. See, that just goes through the shield. And it makes a special noise to say that it's doing that. He throws bones. He doesn't throw knives, he throws fucking bones. This guy's an absolute madman. I'm going this way. You're free to chase me if you want. Oh, man. That made me go fast. That guy gave me a fair spot of trouble. But I gave him double. No chest or anything over there. A zip line. Uh-huh. Oh, that's the big boy. That's the big Nova boy. It's so much more powerful. It's the most powerful and rare of all the motes. What a find. Love to see that. That is kind of interesting to get at this stage in the game. You'd think that they would be like, you know, early on in the game you should probably have just normal motes, and then as you go progress in the game you'll get more and more powerful ones, but no. No, they're just like, first of all, the second mote I found was the Nova mote. Just by exploring a cave filled with dinosaurs, but nonetheless, it was probably inappropriate for my level to have that. Oh, let's have a look, by the way. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that fella. No. So there's one moat in the middle. Maybe that's like the unequipped moat option? That's probably what that is. So I have all the moats. That's good. Let's have a drink to celebrate that. I need to go get some more. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna zip line down and get the rest of the other moat that was on the zip line, and then we're gonna keep going. Earlier in the night, I made a hot buttered libation batch, and then I used it to make a brandy, buttered brandy, and that was made me feel strange in my body. The same recipe can be applied to rum or, yeah, I do need the water moat. I had the water moat. After I left the town, I found water moats somewhere, and it was never convenient for me to go back to the lady and tell her that I found it. I just have to not use it and get to her later. Anyway, let's get whatever moat this is in the... I thought there was a moat over here. Maybe I was wrong. It looked like there was. Okay. Well, let's just keep going then. Let us first eat some food. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to eat that fruit. The triangle button is both quit and eat. Quick thing. Alright, flashing, so to find out what happens, you can get... The quest didn't update. It's the same quest. Almost got him. Ooh. How nice. Such an idyllic village. All infested with werewolves. You wanna come out from behind the rock there? Oh. It's like that, is it? You motherfucker. You're going where I can't follow. This game. Glitchy boy. I was playing a game called Rad earlier today. It's a Double Fine game. They made a roguelike. It's got it's got like a isometric looking camera-ish. It's like Bastion kind of. It's filled with Double Fine humor. character design. I don't think I'm going to play very much of it. It doesn't seem like my kind of game. But it's called Rad, and it is quite rad. And the reason that I said that is because there is a dude that you meet who says, I bet you all of my floppy disks that you can't do a 720. I was just thinking, in this game, you could do the same thing where you like spin around and then like jump in the air like that. Except in Rad, it actually like tracks your spins that you do. Instead of standing around, why don't you smash a lot? How? How do I do that? How do I do that? Okay. You're a bitch. Why don't you go and fight things? Leave it to the rookie. I'm not even getting paid for this. It's the worst. I'll go protect the lift. Alright. I guess I really never should be out of restoratives because I should be slashing all of the plants that I find, but I just can't bring myself to care. What you lifting there, putty? There are 3 more knights that need to be rescued. Thanks, Captain. Captain Useless, I mean. That's your name now, Captain Useless. So all you do is stand around while the child does all the work. Just because I've proven myself to be extremely capable does not mean that I wouldn't appreciate a little assistance in ridding this town of bandits. If that even is what they are. Okay, and all that money despawned. Of course it did. I was busy. Okay. Nice negs. That's what she said. This is the failure part of a jumping puzzle, which starts over here somewhere probably. I know the other direction. Oh well, there's a chest over here. Give me that chest. Give me that chest. Was that a speed potion? Yeah. So the Mirka is that little fella on top of the potion, I probably guess. The detection on that twirly move is so weird. Can you imagine me going through this area without the better armor? Because I can't imagine myself doing it successfully. Activate and use. Yeah, the dogs do a ton of damage even though you're blocking. I'm amazed that they didn't put like armor durability in this game, like your shield just dies at some point. Maybe that would be more work, but it feels like it would be... yeah, the sword is not glowing because I unequipped the mote from it. Because I don't find it useful right now. Yes, this is where the jumping puzzle starts. There's a dude over somewhere. Is he up here? Yep. No? Good job, Sir Lawrence. Alright, if that is your real name. I love saying that. I love asking if X is your real name. Get to Illusion before that beast gets her? What the fuck does that even mean? So I found one guy who needed rescuing. There's now, what, 2 more or something like that? Hey, not as sneaky as the guy who literally clipped into the floor to avoid me. That is ultimate sneak. Just being agile and running around your opponent is not sneaky. That's just good battle sense. It's like the opposite of dodgeball. We got a dark moat. Cool. Quickly, break the lock with your sword. I have the high ground, indeed. Finally, I get to Illusion quick. There's a monster headed her way. I don't know who Illusion is, or where she is. Map. Great job. Great. Very helpful map there. Presumably, she is the final knight I need to rescue, I would assume. Maybe... Oh. The map has all this shit up there. That is the upper part of the town, which I'm not allowed to go to until I rescue the others. Let's see if that, in fact, was all of them, or if there is one more person that I need to rescue. Because I thought he said 3 more, but he might have been saying something else. There is a dude somewhere. Did he respawn? Is that... Well, there's maybe some health restoratives here. Just one. Fine. I bet it's aggroing somebody on the platforms above. I don't see anybody down here. How you like me now? Stoic man, okay. One more knight that still needs to be rescued. That's totally not what he sounds like at all, but just roll with it. So I'm missing something. I'm missing an area. The fact that there's no minimap in this game is very subtly fucked up. I appreciate it, though. I don't know if it was, like, too difficult or what, but I feel like a lot of games have minimaps, and that's just a crutch too often. So I'm kind of happy to see that they didn't roll with that in this game. Oh, there's a moat over there. I would have gotten that moat if I had seen it, so I probably didn't even go over here yet. Indeed, there is a cave. Great lovin', let's eat. I am trying to let you out of the goddamn cave, but you won't stop talking to me. How you like my moves? Good job, whatever your name is there. I'll just call you by your race because I'm a racist. Greetings, Sir Human. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Thank you for freeing me from, these fucking wolves. I think I'm a wolf, but I'm not sure. Like a fox wolf? I look like a terrier with the mustache fur. I don't know. The furry physiognomy is a totally different classification than like normal animals that they're based on. Ah, well met, Sir Ebaum. It's my world, you're just living in it. Alright. We're up top. Let's get us a save point and move on. I'm a Lupe? Alright. I think Lupes are all just dogs. Yeah, wolf-based. He did a little shrug. You're like, whose footprints are these? Huh, must have been my imagination. Whoa. Where are all these knights that I rescued? That one guy had an excuse because he is guarding the lift. But these other fuckers, no excuse. They literally have nothing better to do than to help me beat these guys. Oh, the bone motherfucker. Get the fuck. You can... Why? Foiled by geometry. Better than you deserve. Neopets. 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 I was just watching the Mist run from GDQ earlier today because I missed it due to, you know, being at work and stuff during the actual event. And, damn it. And this is exactly like the Channelwood age. You can go right to hell with your running away. You know what? If you're going to run away from me constantly, then I'm going to run away from you. See how you like it. Stupid bitch. Fine, maybe you'll drop a boat, maybe you'll drop money, but you're definitely not interested in dropping them for me. You're not going to follow me over here, so who gives a shit? Gotta sneak up on him and get him before he can run away. Playing more, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. Nothing surprises me. Everything is normal. Normal. What the? Oh, hell yeah. Just hang on a sec, buddy. I'm thirsty for coins. Jesus. That's a save point. I suspect we are about to fight a boss. Yes, anyway, bye Omega Bear, welcome back. I did miss yes, that pun. That is accurate. Is the boss going to be a big wolf? That's a moat. And we're going to watch an FMV or a there we go, yeah. The CGI thing.
Get away from her.
It has my proper armor.
Has to offer. You're barely a mouthful.
I said get away.
I don't have time for this. Novice. 2 bones.
I finally figured it out. He's the guy who started the chain gang. God, of course. It was in Neopets all the time. He is huge! Get away from me. You ripe fucker. Narfus? Oh. Oh.
Come, we must leave quickly.
He's a Dark Souls. Oh, did he just get stabbed through the back?
Most should know never to turn your back on your enemy.
No!
Novice.
I don't even know
Playing
that
with your
guy.
food and kill him.
What the fuck? This is so fucking ridiculous. He's fire aligned, so I should use a water moat on the sword. Yeah, there was a moat hanging around, but they just like it just left. It's just like, no, we're not doing that. All right. I have a lot of these. And fire align means I guess we're using that on our equips. Maybe we're using that, I don't know. So, the guy, let me just take a second. The guy who just got stabbed, you meet him, he never tells you his name. You meet him when you first enter the town. The Thieves Guild steals your package that you're supposed to deliver. So you follow them into an alleyway, and then there's a bunch of them. And then he steps in, he's like, hey, cut that out. And they do. And then he leaves. He just teleports away. Then the second time you meet him is in the castle, which you saw tonight, and he tells you to go to this place that we're at right now. Never tells us his name. We're like, but who are you? He's like, time for that later. And then he's here, and then he dies. That's the story of that guy. That iframe, though. Alright. What? Yeah, iframes are real. Maybe if you didn't hit me with that move and then attack me, you would get somewhere, because when I'm knocked down like that, I have the iframes. And then you do your lunge attack and it doesn't do anything to me. That guy has incredible dexterity for a big CGI nasty fella. So... Oh, I love it when the game freezes and we do a cutscene. It's my favorite.
Been fighting.
My lady, What happened?
Since she came back, I sensed her power. So dark, so strong. Never felt anything so strong.
Who, my
Until
lady?
you,
Listen to me.
my knight.
Her hate is so deep. She'll take us all the fairies, and send us to a black sleep from which we can never awaken. Only my Chun. Oh no! No! She's won! She's won, and there's nothing. You must stop her.
Okay.
Putting the fairies to sleep is only the beginning. You must warn King Scarl that she is loose. This land is mine!
Oh, she's a little freaky. Easily frightened little boy there. Just casually lands. What happened? Where am I? Why is everything purple? Whoa. Huh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. They had this whole tutorial about deflecting shots with the same element, but it hasn't been useful until now. How many furry games are there on consoles? I can think of this and Dust. Does Sonic count? I don't know if Sonic actually counts. Star Fox is pretty furry. But it's not like it was created out of a pandering desire to be a furry game, if you know what I'm saying. There are lots of games starring anthropomorphic animals because the 90s was a time when that's the thing that you did. You made your 90s mascot based on a anthropomorphized... Whoa. Anthropomorphized animal of some kind. Which has a long tradition. And it goes back to... Oh, you're freaking out. Trapped in the geometry there. Well, you can just go and die over there, I guess. I'm gonna get this moat and leave. I never really did a whole lot of Crash Bandicoot. Oh, you know, I'm gonna switch the left and right channels real quick. I'm gonna see if that makes it any more coherent because I think the game got it wrong. No idea where I'm supposed to go, by the way. Just leave, maybe? I don't know. You must get to Meridell Castle and warn King Skrall of the spreading darkness. Sure. The Darkness Fairy. Alright, let's keep doing this. No, I think it's just fucked up. It seems like the creature audio is just strictly out of the right channel no matter where they are. Weird. Now for my own sanity, I'm going to switch it back. We get back to the castle, we turn in our quest to get the moats. Jazz Jackrabbit is once again 90s mascot. Oh, I don't have any money anymore, Oh, I do have money. I can get the silver one. Great. Not open. Fuck you. I should have... So rude. I didn't know Jazz Jackrabbit guy went on to do Dust. Good for him. That Dust was a good game. Okay. Oh, that thing on the left, the top right seal there, looks like it might be a different kingdom that we are not going to, because that is not our mission. I'm gonna save. The game also freezes while it's reading from the memory card. I have a feeling that they didn't do multi-threadedness in this game very much. Oh, what in the world are you? Is there another one? Yeah. Get over here or don't. Don't make me... He's getting stuck on that rock geometry too much. Why didn't that deflect? Why didn't that deflect? Very confused right now. Do I have a status effect? Impossible to tell. Let's see. Cures poison. I don't know. Oh no, Silver and Eggs only rejuvenate stuff. They don't actually increase your stats permanently. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But like... Alright, I'm leaving. This game is far more interesting than Lightning Returns. Are you kidding me? I could have more fun with a wet paper bag than Lightning Returns. Oh my god. Any online... I mean, it doesn't matter what the kingdom thing is based on, or the economy is based on. The fact that people use it, it's people that matter, right? So people use it, a lot of people use it, it's gonna have an economy, and that economy is gonna be bonkers unless someone does something to make it comprehensible or something. Illusions Glade, yes. I am going around in circles, aren't I? I am going exactly the wrong way, but at least now I don't have a dark stat. Ooh, that looks very bad. Look at that. That looks like the direction of our castle, and it is dark AF. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Another problem is that it's hard to tell the difference between the powerful version of a moat and its regular one. Whatever. Guess the gravy train is over here. We're gonna go into the town. It's gonna be a just hotbed of misery. I'm still completely wild about how this has, quote, seamless loading. You know, it's just nuts that they did this. That is a chunky guy. Look at that guy. Go back to the camp and be like, hey guys, by the way, there's a giant, it's spreading darkness, guys. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know there was spreading darkness? King's like, what are you, an idiot? Are you a fucking asshole idiot? What's wrong with you? Alright, I don't like the fact that the controller is vibrating because that means there's a powerful enemy nearby. And also the fact that he appears to be in here. Maybe I can only damage him with light, but that seems a bit silly. I think it's because I am darkened that I cannot hit him. I'm gonna run around until it wears off. Alright, that's definitely not it. I'm leaving. It's not that they have a lot of health, they don't seem to be taking damage, right? It's... Can I sleep? Can I go to bed? Yeah, let's get some sleep. Alright, I'm ready to take on the day. Sic Semper seems to be locked. Carpe Diem. Let me see. Let's see. You must get to the castle second floor and inform the king. Good to know. Let's do that. Oh, and they waited there all night just for me? That was a damage boost. I took damage to get like sent further. Worked out nicely. Semper Diem. Oh, that is not where I want to go. Probably exact opposite side, in fact, of where I wanted to be. Fine, no big deal. We'll just go to the correct side. Another little damage boost there. Get through. It's not where I want to go. It's this one. Oh, and then we get into the throne room via the gate. Indeed. We're not supposed to fight those guys.
1,000 years, you say? And they completely forgot me.
Wow.
Well, now, that will never do.
This is so high
I
school.
suppose I should remedy that. Conquering this fly speck of a kingdom was easy enough, but I need something a little bigger to announce my return. Ah, I know. I'll destroy it completely. That should get their attention. And I know just the weapon to use to flatten the place. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Whose attention is she after?
That would do wonderfully. He doesn't appear to be under my control. How unusual. Kill him, but bring me what's left of the body when you're done.
Of course, dear sister. It's about time we had some amusement.
Amusement. Good lord. Oh man, these cutscenes are wild. We have a boss fight with the 3 sisters, I gather. Oh wow, that was quite a honk. Am I supposed to just leave? I think running is my best option. Good call. Am I supposed to equip fire on my shit to get through here? Okay, no. This is so ridiculous for this game. Like, are you kidding me? This is not what you would expect, and I just hop over here. Oh, this is the way out. Okay. There's a lever in this entry hall. Where the fuck is it? I thought it was on this side of... Oh. Look, this is ridiculously good. Like, like the ideas on show in this display are quite something. Yo, where's that chef? That guy is a pretty no-nonsense fella, you know? I bet he would sort these children out, no problem. Maybe the bar is so low that it's just impressive that they did anything,
Here,
but...
over here, young master. This chute leads to the moat. You can escape and warn the others.
I don't know what's happening with the space.
Aha! A rubbish chute.
Ew! I'm not going in there. We'll just have to flush him out.
I quite agree with her sentiments. All that armor and he still manages to surface. Sure, whatever. Oh, and we have managed to get to character number 2. That is incredible. Oh my god. Is this a little extra, maybe?
I hate doing these things.
Yet still, they must be done.
Now this is the Lisa Frank fantasy I was
I
looking
wasn't
for.
cut out to be a diplomat, Saradar.
Nonetheless, you are the king's niece, and you must do your best for your family and your kingdom.
Is this guy evil? I
You
can't
shouldn't
tell.
be long, Solarin. I hope. I have learned the basic spells in secret. I promise to keep my silence if you will teach me more.
You have a natural gift for magic, but as royal sorcerer, I know only too well that the responsibilities of magic and diplomacy
Who
are
is this guy?
mutually exclusive. If they weren't, I would be the diplomat here, and you would be the sorcerer.
But
The mission is most important.
The unicorn
Your
Neopet is a
uncle and
pet
I have
pet,
never
probably.
seen such clouds as those that gather over Meridel. They are dark things and full of power. Our meeting with Queen Fiora must go well.
We've
and
all
that
been there.
responsibility
We all feel like
falls
dark
to
things
you.
sometimes, don't we?
yes, sir. I'll do my best.
You'll do fine, Roberta. And if it helps any, maybe I'll teach you some more complicated spells while we're here.
Really?
Just one or two. But now we must hurry. It's getting late, and I'm sure Queen Fiora will want to meet with us soon.
Who draws the line between Neopet and Pet Pet? Certainly a very, very pertinent question. So we keep none of our moats, none of our items. Not that I'm surprised. Oh, interesting. She has what looks like robes. I bet those robes that you can buy for obscene amounts of money are for her. And of course, no key items. This makes sense. Now, what doesn't make sense is we keep our clovers and neo points. There are triple pets. Pets? Really? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, this color palette is sick. What is that thing above her head? Oh, we're meeting Fiora. Let's see, just like before. Jumping is slightly faster, just like Tor. The giant fucking eye cat, that's just nasty. No. I'm gonna solve this maze. BRB, gotta drive some meds to my sis's house. Hope everything goes safe and smooth. Smooth. That's a normal, that's not a Garfield. Can't trick me like that. I am in control of a Twi'lek, which is a Star Wars race of aliens. Well, we got through all the drama of Tor seeing that his kingdom has been destroyed by the evil fairy, the darkest, in fact, darkest fairy of them all. because we were fighting 3 dark fairies, and they were their darkness pales in comparison to the darkest fairy. Yoda is not a Neopet. Yoda is a Star Wars. Proving that not every Star Wars character needs to have 2 names that are stupid. They can have just 1 stupid name. And I think people have forgotten that fact. We still don't know who the dude that died is. That's absolutely true. Let's see. Oh, we got potion shop. Great. Awesome. Baby Yoda is absolutely not any kind of Neo or pet. Would you get some fairy... Oh. Happen to come across any fairies... She's animated almost the same way that Tor is, in fact. Not terribly surprised that they would just reuse that, but still, you know, feels a little sad. Maybe with a bird's eye view we can see if there's anything worth doing in the maze. Maybe she's like a ranged character and she throws magic. That would be fine with me. Nope, we got the negs. No, that's the fruit vendor, not negs. Some negs, not most negs. The door is locked. Can't attack. Ooh, I got the fairy dust. Hell yeah. And we got a moat. Great. In fact, I'm gonna equip that on my legs. My body. Probably because I subconsciously did it in the same cadence as the train is late. It's part of my deepest soul, that whole YouTube poop thing. Oh, what? The fairy dust is just Photoshop? Meowclops are quite magic. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, they're telling me certain pets have powers. No money or anything. Certainly, that would be. Whoa, money for a quest? Get out of here. What do you think we are? Ooh, 4-leaf cloak. Yes, bring on the luck. I knew exploring was a good idea before doing the actual stuff. The door is locked. That looks like not a great place to jump off. This looks like maybe a climbing wall. No, it does not let me jump off. Thank you. She looks like she has a case of the hiccups here. Yeah, this does have a Skylanders vibe. I will freely cop to that. Kaz played a lot of Skylanders at one point. It was a very novel situation, that game. Greetings, Counselor Keiko. Roberta, such a pedestrian name. Niece to the King of Brightvale, and this is Siridar, the most learned sorcerer in all of Brightvale. Brightvale is a population of like 30. We are emissaries to seek the advice of your queen, because there is a dark cloud, like the video game, spreading over Meridel. So, council gardens. Oops, I could have explored this whole time. Oh, so this probably unlocks now. I wonder if those vines on the wall are climbable next to the library. That does not look like an old lady, but what do I know? Lost my Harris. He seems to have climbed into yonder tree and is afraid to climb down. Yonder tree. There is a dark cloud too, spreading over Meridel. Yep. I have played both dark clouds to completion multiple times. What the fuck am I looking at? My first playthrough of Dark Cloud was when I was a kid, teenager, young teen, and that game has Sfida, you know, the golf game, and my friend and I gleefully did all of the content that it had available. We golfed every single golf that there was to do. And when camera, thank you. When I replayed it again as an adult, of course, naturally, I didn't fucking do that because, Jesus, that golf game is ridiculous. It is hard. There are hundreds of levels total. And some of them are very bad. I don't think this is the library. I think it's on the other side. Yeah, hundreds, because every, there is probably like 200 plus. Because Dark Cloud has those procedurally generated levels. There's many of them. There's many different types of dungeons, and then each one has like 20 or 30 floors, and you can play golf on all of them. I don't think they're randomly generated, come to think of it, unless it's a seed. Where's the fucking library? This game has the problem of having too much shit to walk around in and not giving you movement options. Okay, we found the tree. And I'm supposed to get up there. I see. Yep. Climbable. At least it does this balancing act shit when you get on a narrow surface, which, given the thing where the surfaces push you around, pretty happy that they do this. What is... Oh, I need to check the amulet. If that even is in my inventory. My name is Roberta Roberts. Bottle of fairy dust, but we... Fine. No amulet anywhere in our inventory or equipment or anything. Is this the part of the game that you give it to your sister and you're like, this is too much for a girl, I don't want to do it. You give it to your sister and she's like, This is the best game. Why haven't you been letting me play this whole time? Why is this sparkling? Why is that sparkling? I wonder when the elevator is going to get here. What a ridiculous question. How do you use this library? It's so stupid. Stupid library. This is some Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep shit. Can't jump that high. Yet. If you read up on your Neopets lore, you'd know why it's sparkling. Alright. Aren't all the Neopets wikis defunct at this point? I do not have time to read all of this nonsense. Wow. I'm sorry. Aha, I'm clipped into a table. I can't believe I'm here. I'm so excited. To channel missing a rod or a straight branch, power source. Cool. Yeah, the Dark Souls parallels are... Oh, is this the Fairyland elevator? Oh yeah, it's blocked off. Spellbook section. That can't be the infinite staircase thing that they were talking about, right? Left your training wand back at home. We're gonna build a magic wand. It's like building a lightsaber. You can't go wrong, really. Find all the ingredients you need here in Fairyland. Let's see. Wow. It keeps all the quests that I had. I'm gonna go get some more drink, because I can't build my wand without some more mezcal. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright. Up and at him. We've got to construct a wand. We need a handle. We need to look in high places. We need an amplifier. Doesn't tell us what that means. High places. Let's go look outside. In a tree. Perhaps. There's a plaque on the door. That's where the endless staircase is. Where is the exit? How did I get in here? This way. I hope it's not in the library and I have to use those elevators, because I'm pretty sure that the elevators are unreachable by jumping. You must climb the tree, Neopet, or Triopet, if you will. I will, in fact. I will most definitely climb the Triopet. That's 3 pets in 1. Alright, well there's nothing up there. Let's get this moat and try some more high places. Let's get high, guys. Let's get high as a silly kite. Do you know what a pet of a Neopet is called? It's a pet pet. A child would know that. A child. I'm willing to bet that if the thing they want me to find is in a tree, there it is. There it is. It would be glowing. Did you know there was a level beyond? I think someone talked about it in the chat not too long ago as a pet. Just triple pet. A trio pet, as it were. Pets for your Neopets pets. Yep. Because... Sure. I mean, at some point the pets had to gain sentience and therefore be able to appreciate keeping a life of their own. Alright, now we need a wand amplifier. Great. It's in the maze. Great. Love it. I bet there's some shit you could do to speedrun this that has to do with like loading and unloading parts of the level, because that 3D shit that was glitching in and out there looked like maybe it was a problem. Nobin says the primary purpose of pets is to cost ass loads of Neopoints in the open market so you never actually get to have or use one. Like all the things sought after in Neopets, they exist to have value, not to be used. I found a rock! Okay. Now we will go back to the library and construct a wand. Or, if you're into Harry Potter, a wang. Okay, get it? Sorry. Which side was the library on? I think it was the right side. Yes, it was the right side. I'm glad I don't have to speedrun this game. So then I wouldn't have to have the wherewithal to look at the chat. And I would have expectations on me, like knowing how to play. knowing where to go. I can't wait till I get my magic wand and I can tell if she's better at combat than Tor is. I have a suspicion that she's going to be both better and worse, because I have a feeling that aiming the magic is going to be more difficult and annoying, but that it will be easier because you won't have to be in direct confrontation with close combat. Magic has its own will and agenda. Very Concentrate your energies and release your power through the wand. Like this. Channel the energy, hitting something. Let me find. Ew. Where's the book? Oh. Oh god, the interlacing. Yeah. What the fuck was that noise? Rapid bursts. Unleash as many magic bolts as fast as you can. If you do it right, you'll notice the bolts homing in. Oh, I did it. Mm-hmm. Okay. I do a spinny pirouette. I bet that we share the same upgrades that Tor had from the negs that I found. Why is it shooting like metal spiked balls? I got an outfit. They're not gonna make a scene over the fact that we destroyed one of their spell books that was flying around.
Lady of the Western Skies, ruler of Fairyland, my uncle sends his best wishes from Brightvale.
And we return our greetings and best wishes for his health. To what occasion do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
My lady, I am Seradar, royal sorcerer of the court of Brightvale. Dark clouds have emerged over Meridel, and we fear them. We ask for Milady's help.
I have noticed the darkness and sent word to Illison about this matter. She has not answered, and we are concerned. When Fairyland next passes over Meridel, I will look into the problem. That much I promise.
The citizens of Brightvale thank you for your wisdom and your action.
Great. And people just popped into place there. Okie dokie. What's this? Oh, that outfit is better than our previous outfit. Down for that. Well, I guess we came, we saw, and we diplomacied. What do we do? Get some sleep. Where the fuck do I do that? Oh, man. A brief Fjord's... But they just kicked me out of the palace. Go into the palace. Can't leave. Can't go in. It's not... Oh, man. Like, what the hell? Palace Gardens. Maybe it's this locked door over here. My outfit changed. That's not something that most games would do, change your outfit to match your equipment. But this game does. Yep, opens. Where am I? I am in the right place. This looks like it has a lock on it or something. This is obnoxious. And these are not even the endless stairs. This is such a fairyland. I bet the air is pretty thin up here and everyone's like just a little bit stupid from hypoxia. But then again, maybe Neopets don't need oxygen to survive. Who knows? Allow me to show you to your room. By all means, my little dude. What is that walk cycle? What is he doing? That's not vibing. Here is your room. It has no furniture, it's just a fucking room. Oh, bed. Save point, everything a girl could need. Bookshelf. If you need me, I'll be waiting at the entrance. Fine. Wasn't gonna tip you anyway. Fuck off. Chemistry set. They really know how to impress a lady. Oh, if it's hydrogen, that's okay, thanks. Hydrogen is so light. That's blocked off, but we're gonna just walk around and see if we can't find some shit. That's not... Oh, I wonder what her sneak animation is like. It's mostly the same. It's the same. Who are you? Servant Jacob. Or Jacob. A book. It's the same book. We already read that one. An egg. Exploring was such a good idea. Good lord, you're ugly. Lord Teen LD. I also love how most of these people have multiple dialogues that you have to click. It really try to see them. You're like, what do you have to say? Well, I found the collectible that I'm gonna collect. I guess I can go to sleep after that. If I can find my way out of this bureaucracy maze. I mean, seriously, guys. These desks are just populated by minor functionaries of the Fairyland government. I wonder what's down here. That's not a real door. There's no reason to go there now. Ooh, you're new. Nice chandelier. I am oh, hang on. Moat. That is a powerful moat. I'm gonna save, because I ain't saved since I got here. Do Neopets have other Neopets? Oh wait, hang on. Got a cutscene. Oh, she's too good to physically comb her hair. She's gotta use telekinesis.
Dearest Fiora, for more than 1,000 years, I have waited for this moment. Please don't ruin it by speaking. After all, I've had an awfully long time to plan this revenge. Just wait and see what I have in store for you.
Hot damn. Do 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 do. This magic power of mine sucks to high heaven. A fruit that heals magic power, I think. Well, I killed somebody. Maybe that's the first time she's ever killed somebody in her life. And he's just sitting here? He's just here, chilling? Maybe he's under
Seradar?
the evil witch's control.
What's going on? Are you all right?
It's all right, little one. Everything is fine now that the real power has returned. Your lessons in dark magic can finally begin.
Now he is vibin'. That's what I call vibin'. Anyway, let's figure out how to get more powerful, because this right now is not making my day. I'm all for learning how to use dark magic and all, but I get the feeling that she doesn't want to do that. Help! Damn, those people are frosty. Did I... Camera, please. Gotta be careful not to make the camera trip. Let's see, it's this way. Oh, I never went this way. I never went in this direction before. I didn't explore this space. This is bad. I should have explored. Some boxes. I have a feeling we're going to use these to escape. Wait, why? Biomega Bear, why should I turn around? What's wrong? What was that? It is not doing any damage. Camera, please. Okay, ran out of that. Sure. Since we do almost no damage as it is, because fuck. What the fuck do you want me to do? Oh no, don't raid me, not on Neopets. So embarrassing. Like, there's no way to zoom in even on this. Like, look. It wants me to go here, and then the woman's like, hey, help. Can't do shit. Can't open the door. No prompt. Nothing. And it does this every time I approach the door. But look at this. Look at the map. There's like no. I guess I could go around. Okay. So I go here. I do the thing that I originally set out to do. Oh, y'all have no idea what you just got in for. The door open button is square, but only if it says, hey, open the door. There's a prompt. And we do this. Oh, cutscene time. Y'all are in for a treat. It's gonna suck. Hope you love, Wow.
So, my minions were right. Another one has resisted my power. 2 now, in so short a time.
I am resisting her power.
What makes you and that young loop so special? You look familiar, and yet... No, it's not possible. 1,000 years have passed. Besides, it doesn't matter who you are. I have so many wonderful ways of finding out where your precious defense comes from. Let's try them all, why don't we?
Neopets was not owned by Scientology. It was owned by a Scientologist. Totally different situation. We went through this the last time I streamed this the other day. We must find a way to make enough noise to distract the fairy. Oh, that's canonically her name, the Darkest Fairy. Well, I don't know how to do that. Nope. Well, if I could hear the woman through that door over there, maybe the reverse is true? Oh my god. What about this door? Does this door do anything? Fuck off. The door doesn't do shit. Oh, we go to where the map tells us to go. And that guy... Enemies in this game have a hard time. They're having so many problems trying to get into thing. My god. Please, the Scientology thing is so boring to talk about. Anyway, yes, Neopets, the old online free-to-play. Is that a giant hammer? Could a giant hammer make noise? Probably. I almost died. How far in the game is this? This is chapter 2. But chapter 1 has a lot of stuff in it, and you play as a totally different character. This is the second character of the game. Her name is Roberta, and she is a sorceress. The first character you play as is named Tor, and he is a warrior. He has a sword, a shield, and armor. Sorceress has a wand and some robes. This game is impressive, but also it's honestly a bit jank. We got 1 Neo point. We could feed this pet, but I don't think I have anything to feed it with. And I don't even want that Neopet pet. Sorry, just pet, not Neo. Neo is the higher class of creature, reserved for people like yours truly. I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to fight that guy that I fought earlier because... like, you just don't do any damage right now. It's pretty bad. Anyway, let's figure out how to make some noise. Let's Let's make some fucking noise. I'm just vibing over here. There we go. Man, they keep this place in some kind of disrepair, you know what I'm saying? Right. If this doesn't remind you of Kingdom Hearts, nothing will. So many gears. What is this? A Kojima production? I will try going up the opposite staircase of the one that I came down on. Ooh, grab. Ah, this is a little used mechanic. Grabbing and pushing blocks. That was a noise. Let's make some more of those. Yeah, so we've also talked about pets. That were outrageously I know the following facts about them. They were fleas and bugs and things, and they were outrageously expensive and existed only to balance the economy by being money sinks. Wow, I fixed your clock. You gonna pay me or what? I don't even get money for that. That's bullshit. I'm trapped behind whatever the fuck that is. Get it out of here. Fuck off with that nonsense. Jesus. What the hell? Okay, non-destructible. Oh no. This area is my nightmare. I stand here, right here, and I say something. Everything that has a beginning has an end. Is this a walkable thing? Do I walk on this? No. Just these stairs. Y'all are gonna come in here and talk about the Neopets lingo and like chat about the Neopets and all the different species and the types of Neopets, all the things that you can buy in the Neopets verse. Like, you are free to do that, absolutely. But I will not be able to participate in any of those discussions. You can ask me all those questions, Poogles and whatever, and I'm not going to be able to help you. I'm just here to play a video game, make a distraction. Still haven't managed to make the distraction, apparently, so starting up that clock was not enough. And going back to this area is death, so I'm, yeesh. I think I could find something to make an... Did it just... She's alive, it's okay. Wait, did it reset the puzzle? What the fuck? Game! Game! Oh yeah, and you can, by the way, you can grab them from the side, which is high technology in my opinion. How did this happen? Good lord. So the first character's missions and stuff were kind of jank, but they weren't this ridiculous. Also, it didn't just drop you into the darkest fairy has taken over the entire kingdom from day one. Now deal with it. So it's showing me that there's a pendulum. I'm going to push things onto either side of this pendulum to make some noise. If I'm strong enough. Oh yeah, here we go. This guy. She is strong. Alright, one. These are huge. They might be... Oh, that is an animation. She's stronger than she looks. Or they are lighter than they look. Maybe the fact that they are so high above the ground means that,
What is causing that infernal racket?
just casually in the middle of torturing a young Neopet. I can't believe I have to... Ugh, noise. Right. But on the other hand, all of these crates respawn. Means I get more healing items. I am okay with this. I love how it zooms it into the top right corner there like that. It's pretty good. Alright, and away we go. Let's go fight the Darkest Fairy and beat the game. I really thought that hammer would be a part of this. Mallet. But what do I know? I'm not a game designer. This game came out in 2005, by the way. Anyway, that was 15 years ago. Holy shit, that's a long time. Where do I go? Oh yeah. Rescue the Aisha. Wait. That's the name of the species. Alright. Okay, the Aisha, not like Aisha, like a woman's name. No, it's the Aisha. Or she talks about it. Whoa, that guy just popped up.
It's all right. It's me, the one who got the Harris down for you. I'm going to get you out.
You have the heart of a hero.
Oh,
Okay. We can probably take the west corridor and get out through the...
No.
What?
If we stay together, she'll find us and imprison us both.
I'm not leaving you here.
Now that I'm out of the shackles, I can get to a place where I'll be safe. But you will need help.
one of her eyes looks like it's
Find
got
this
a...
amulet's
Okay.
twin. The one who possesses it can help you before... You have to go now. Get out of Fairyland and
Oh, she
find
fixed the
him.
clock. You need to
Go!
leave. That's some animation they've got there. Alright. Well, hello. Whoa. Whoa. My guy, calm the fuck down. All of this is mad fucked up. I'm leaving. All this enemy pop-in has got me shook. Like that guy. Well, no, the amulet we already had. And no, it did not make our magic better. It probably, if anything, makes us immune to her mindfuck tricks, but not like our stronger magic or anything. Ugh. Ew.
It's blocked! There must be another way down. The endless staircase.
Alright. Cool. What fresh Neo hell is this? Well, in your question lies the answer. You may ask why I'm jumping everywhere. It's because it's faster than walking. And also, I guess, because they have trouble tracking your movements like this. I'm not terribly surprised that Neopets still exists. Jiggly Melons, have you ever played Neopets the Darkest Fairy, though? That's because you're Rocket Mori. You are looking at a Twi'lek from Star Wars. You got the... She's blue and she's got the head tentacles, you know. She was in Jabba the Hutt's palace. A grown-up version of her, anyway. Anyway. Infinite staircase. We gotta do some backwards long jumps. No big deal.
Now, where were we? Who has done this? Who has set her free?
I don't know. Anyway. The staircase is infinite. We might be here for a while, guys, so grab some popcorn. That's like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, right? These guys? What if I jump off? I can't jump off. Can't jump off. This guy is super tenacious. Look at that guy. Do these have anything interesting? There's just a fucking frog. Sorry, what's the Neopets version of frog? Whatever that is the same guy. You know, I've read the book on the Infinite Staircase like 3 times. And I still haven't figured out if this is what I'm supposed to do or if there's something to this puzzle. Who's gonna get bored first? Me? Or the frog? Don't give me a hint. Don't need that. I'm gonna go back up. Because he's pointing that direction. Now he's pointing down. Now he's pointing up. I'm just acknowledging that you exist. Down. It's called audience participation. There we go. I found a door. And the guy's like, hey, exit. And now we're in the library. And I don't know what that means. Except that there are sentient spellbooks flying around. Still can't jump that high. Fine. Fine. This game does manage to surprise with the sophistication of its... That book looked like it wanted to suck my dick. Get the fuck out of here. Now it wants me to... what exactly? Go to the landing and escape with the help of Solarin. The books just want hugs. If that's all they wanted, I don't know. Ooh. Wow, that is quite a horse.
Stop! One defies me.
No, don't. Stop. Improbably large leap. Oh, and then this is the beginning of Final Fantasy VI. the second part. Oh, we've finished Act 2. Act 2 was short as hell. Heroes United. So now Tor and the girl are going to meet, and then we get to maybe do a thing where you can switch characters on the fly. Maybe. Yelling at people from my yelling window.
No, not really.
Looks like you're still in one piece to me. Where did you fall from?
Fairyland!
Fairyland?
Oh no! They followed me!
What followed you?
The purple clouds, if you couldn't tell. If I buy a house, I'd get a yelling window. Same. 100% same. Alright, now we're back to Tor. Press both L1 and R1 button to switch to Roberta and shoot flying minions. Alright. So we got ground minions and we got flying minions. Alright, so you switch. That switch button is kind of finicky. I have a question. Do we have our moats? We do. Oh, that's spicy. Let's do lots of water. Wait. Yeah, they look like fire. So let's do water on that and fire on our robes. Yes, thank you. I'm aware of this fact. I'm trying. You have to be really careful though with the whole switching thing. You have to press them really close together and it's kind of annoying. Alright, so he's a fire lad. Oh, we are the right type already. Nerd! Sorry for the buffering. You can always watch the VOD.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. My name is Tor. Sir Tor, I guess. I'm a knight.
I am Roberta. Thank you for helping me with that fight. You are quite good with that sword.
You're pretty good with those spells yourself.
Thank you. That was the first time I really had to... You have the other amulet.
The other amulet?
The Aisha who gave me this said I had to find its twin. She said it was important. Vitally important.
A beggar gave me this one. He told me never to take it off.
Listen, I know you don't know me, but Fairyland is in trouble. This twisted fairy...
The darkest one you've ever seen?
You too?
She's taken Meridel
So
as well.
dark.
We have to stop her. Listen, my uncle is the king of Brightvale. If there is anywhere that we can get help, it's there.
As long as she hasn't gotten there first. Let's go.
Alright. Child of... Anyway. Cool. So, finally, I think the game can start up in earnest. Like, this really does feel like the start of the game proper. And how... I need to find a save point to figure out how much I've been playing this game so far. So that's Merivale over... Oh. No, she has her dark cloud over Brightvale. That cloud is... So that large castle's Brightvale. That thing over there is Meridel? So I'm not too optimistic about our chances. So I have 2,334 Neo points. I finally learned, now that we have her, that now that we could switch characters. Jonathan Charlotte style, thank you, Biomega Bear. That the really, really expensive sorceress equipment or sorcerer's robe and wand and stuff is for her. And we just have to get, like, you know, several thousand Neo points and then we can buy all that stuff and make her actually useful. Or just rely on the fact that moats are the only thing that make her any useful at all. And hope that we find enough of them as the game progresses. Let's follow the road to the right. Thank you so much. Yellow crest on the map. That is actually very helpful. Yes, okay. I was correct. And Brightvale is that symbol on the map with the large castle. Sorry, by large I mean tall. They have a very tall castle. What kind of plant is... Oh, it's just these guys. You know how Zelda is like pretty good about having you attack plants and the plants open up? Yeah, not this game. Fuck off, I'm trying to explore, okay? Just want to explore. And I want a save point? Is that too much to ask? Not seeing anything of interest down there. That dude down there launches you up. He's the way that you get out, so... Not terribly exciting. This is probably going to get me yelled at too. Not yet. Ah, clover patch. Excellent. Just a 4-leaf one, but sure. Take what I can get. What are we up to clover-wise? We got about a third of it filled in. I bet there's a bunch of missable clover leaves out there we just never gonna get. We are right next to Brightvale, which, ironically, not looking so bright, are you there, Brightvale? Loading. And still more shit to do. What's the next area? What's this called? Crossroads. Oh, man. Survey the area. This looks like maybe I can jump into it. I can. Well, I think this is about the right place to stop for the evening because it is late. I have to go to work, and the plot has all come together. So I'm going to try and defeat these people. And then go to bed. So blue, it might be air. Let's try ground. Let's try rocks. That looks like it's working pretty good, if you ask me. A peach paw. Lots of energy. That's a lot of money. And then you're yellow. I don't know, let's try this. drop the dark moat somehow. Not complaining about that at all. Oof. Next stream, we learn dark magic that will do better damage to enemies. But we're the good guys, though. What are we doing learning dark magic? Come on. Don't play me like that. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for the raid, Slow Beef, if you're still here. And I assume you're not because you raided me. And if you want to see some more Neopets, I'm probably going to keep playing this, but no guarantees on a schedule or anything. Because I have to be awake and want to play the game. But I have played it in like a couple days apart, so we'll see. I'll post on Twitter when I play, because that's my shit. And see y'all next time, maybe.